There we have it, everyone. That is the iron farm all put away and cleaned out. So yeah, all our iron farm things are in these chests, and we have these, which were the villagers, the beds that the villagers had. And then we have our two chests of poppies. We won't be needing red dye for a while, and then we have our blocks of iron. So this is what we had. It would have been more, but we used the iron for those villagers in there. And I thought it would be kind of nice to start the video off with a time lapse, but I'm just going to clear all these rails because I was putting all of the villagers inside the trading hall, so we wouldn't put them to bad use and we wouldn't have to eradicate them. So, speaking of which, it has taken a long time to get all 80 villagers inside the trading hall and all traded up. So we have almost every single enchantment we could possibly want in Minecraft, and let's quickly check this out. So I added more librarians because not only did 10 not be enough, but I just thought, having 10 more, we have even more enchantments. So we have like Unbreaking 3, and then we have like Feather Falling, Aqua Affinity. So if we ever need those enchantments, those are available for us, and all we have to do is trade for the levels and get the books. And then we have our weaponsmiths, our armors, and then I showed you the farmers and the other librarians from last time. And then over here we have finished off our toolsmiths, our stonemasons, and then finally we have our fletchers and our clerics. And then this is the guy who helped put all this together, infected them so I get the discounts. But yeah, the only thing about this is it's really laggy. So that was the main reason I had to take down the iron farm. But it's all good. I could just buy from the iron shop at spawn, and then I have some iron there. So speaking of farms, um, we now have a pumpkin farm, and I was working on this for a, it took about 30 minutes, or 30 minutes to an hour, I'd say. But we have gotten so many pumpkins from this, and this is just going AFK for about 1 hour. It produces about 1,100 pumpkins an hour, which I think is pretty dang amazing. And then, so basically, how this contraption works, it's pretty self-explanatory. We have a train with a hopper inside it running under here with the tracks, and whenever uh, so basically, these stems are pointing into observers, and these observers let out a signal when the block changes, because stems are, I think, blocks. I think that's how I am gonna put it. But whenever one of those makes a switch and it produces a pumpkin, it'll indicate one. See, it just happened right here, but it'll indicate one of the observers, and then it'll pop out a signal into this redstone on top, and then it'll activate for these pistons. So whenever a stem grows a pumpkin onto a solid grass block, a piston facing down onto that grass block will um, quickly punch it out, and then the hopper minecart will just run around and pick up all the drops. So yeah, that's going on for us. We have more pumpkins than we could ever imagine. But not only do we need pumpkins, but I'm also digging out an area here for the same mechanism but for melons, and I think I'll do another time lapse in this video. This will be a very time-lapsey video, but I'm going to build and recreate that over here. And along with the aesthetic, I think I'm also going to time-lapse me putting all these resources together and building a better exterior for my trading hall, because this just looks bland, and from last episode I think I talked about improving upon it, so that is that. And then yeah, so another thing is we want this to look much better, because right now it's just grass and it's disgusting, it's horrible. We want it to look better, so what we have gotten is stacks upon stacks of blackstone, and I think I want to make this my farming area. So what this means is a lot of things, basically. So we've closed off the villager breeder because we don't need any more. And don't worry, I don't even think the lava needs to be here to um, get rid of whatever excess baby villagers we have, because I already took out the beds. They won't breed anymore. And then if I have to, I could just take out one of the composters, and then this will get going for us. But I made a better holding cell when I was finishing off the trading hall, especially with those villagers, and then that's pretty much it. And I don't even think we need this thing anymore, but I feel like it's good to just have around. So this contraption is just here and just to have, but I'm not gonna really use it. And then I was thinking, with my melon farm here, my pumpkin farm there, my trading hall, my breeder, I should add a sugarcane farm maybe in this area where the iron farm is. And basically, the amount of entities that were here, it was just horrible. There were cats, iron golems spawning, and the 20 villagers, so that was just even more lag. But I was able to take it down and then put something else there, and then um I also have many other things to talk about. So aside from the pathways and everything here being pretty much finished, I just have to make some more. This sugarcane farm will be going over there, and I'll have flying machines, and then we could work with slime blocks. But we do need slime, which will take a lot. But we do have sticky pistons, so that's good. So I have a lot of things going on and I need to clear this out. I have so many things in this storage area. It's just not even funny to look. It's just it's overflowing. So I was thinking we make a new base, and it won't be this episode because we have lots to do in this episode alone. And I have my time lapses going. I have everything else. Oh, and speaking of which, my horse died. Uh, I was stood behind it over there, and a skeleton over here shot it, and it lost its hearts. And I just think like we should have it so that skeleton horses can have armor. But this is a memorial for him. I made a big pillar because Bones, the skeleton horse, did die. So yeah, we've got that going on for us. We're mourning his loss, and everyone in the server did a little bit of a funeral for him and said their last words. But yeah, I am really sorry about that. I wished I kept him for a little bit more, but yeah, he's passed on. Um, so with my plans from last episode, I talked about having a drown farm, and I was searching around for drown because I wanted a trident, but I didn't have any luck. But thankfully, I found a shipwreck over in that direction. I'm not going to go there now and load the chunks in and all that, because I'm going to have that for maybe next episode or the episode after to build my drown farm. But I found a shipwreck, and it gave me treasure maps, and it took me to get a Heart of the Sea and a couple diamonds and some pretty good things from a treasure chest. And from there, I looked to the side and I saw these little um, sandstone buildings, and I was like, oh, these look decrepit. So I went inside and I was like, oh, there's chests here, and I took the loot, but let me sleep here really quick. I took the loot, but another thing I noticed was it's a drowned city. So I was thinking maybe we put our drowned city over there. Especially it's really good because I don't even have the chunks loaded in, so I could go from here and fly over there with my elytra and do all that. So yeah, I have a good plan for where I'm gonna put my drowned farm in that direction. We're gonna move all this over. We're going to make pathways and all that, but that's pretty much all my plans for this episode and the next episode. For this episode, I want to focus on the trading hall and making it look much, much better, and then finishing my melon farm because we have a pumpkin farm. And we need those for emeralds because now that we don't have the iron farm, we need to situate in a way where we can have other crops to give our farmers in return for their precious, precious emeralds. So, with that being said, uh, I was going to bust into the time lapse right now, but we actually have something that I want to show you. So if we go over here, um, basically, I've put together the most perfect armor in the history of Minecraft. And this excludes thorns and fire aspect because fire aspect, I'll just get put on fire, and then with everything that's going on with thorns, it just deteriorates my armor, and I don't see it being any useful, I guess, especially because there's no PvP situations going on at the moment. But as you can see, I was blown up, and then I was killed by an iron golem, and then I was in the nether trying to look for ancient debris and all that, but it just came out wrong, and now look at me. I'm just a horrible, horrible mess. Even the skull on my back is crying. Look at that. He has a black eye. Oh, okay, there it is. But, yeah, so we're going to show you the god armor, and then after I show you the god armor, I'm going to make netherite armor, and it'll carry on all the enchantments with it. And I'm so happy to show you all the advancements I've made. The only thing I'm missing is a crossbow and tridents, but this is what's going on in my ender chest. Look at that. We have Prot 4 and Breaking 3 Mending, Aqua F, and Resp 3 on my helmet, and then Unbreaking 3 Protection 4 and Mending on my chest plate, and then same thing for my diamond leggings, and then finally on my boots, Prot 4, Unbreaking 3 Mending, Feather Falling 4, and Depth Strider 3. And then we have our god sword, our god pickaxes, our god axe and shovel, and our bow. And I was thinking of making another sword with smite, so we'll have that going on for us, and I'll probably do that in between videos. But I did the math, and that should take 9 total ingots, and we'll have 1 left over and some netherite scrap. And I'll hopefully get on this and get even more. But for now, I think merging all of these with the netherite is what we're going to do at this moment. So let's take off, or we already have it off, but let's put all our stuff in a chest, and we are going to carefully put things together. We're going to keep our carrots because we need food. But and these are the thorns 3 bucks that I was planning on using, but we're not going to use those anymore. But these and these are going to be merged, and everything has mending, and I have stacks upon stacks of enchanting bottles because of my awesome villagers over there. Thank you, clerics. And we are going to go over here to my smithing tables. Oh, they're upstairs. I forgot. But we're going to go right now to our smithing tables and put these things together. So, for a start, we should start with the diamond sword. We're going to put a netherite ingot in. So, there is our netherite sword. That is amazing. Look at that. It's 1 more attack damage, but that is quite a sight to see. And I've never done this in regular Minecraft ever before. So this is like a first for me, a very special moment. So there is our netherite sword. There we go. And then we're going to put our silk touch pickaxe in. And there is our netherite pickaxe. And then another netherite pickaxe. So there we go. And then our axe. Well, let's just put all the ingots there. There we go. Look at our god axe. It's sharpness 5, efficiency 5. I don't think we'll ever need better tools, or we'll need replacements anytime soon. Or in the future. And we're going to put all these on. These are all going to become netherite items. So we have our netherite helmet and our leggings. And there we go. That is all our gear, and we have made the Cover Me in Debris challenge completed. So that is good. That's going on for us. And Prime is over here saying nice because she knows it took a long time to get all of these, and especially because of the luck. I had so much luck getting all of these things together. So I'm going to put these in here for now for a very special reason. Uh, but before I get into the time lapse, I think what I'm going to do is fix myself up. Because look at that, we are just shattered. My jacket is just horrible, and I have a black eye. My skull has a black eye, so we're gonna get ourselves changed, and then we're gonna go and do the things we need to. So before I hop into the time lapse, let's quickly change this back again. Um, and we have cleaned up our skin. So look at us, we're looking so much better now. And so I think it's time we go put on our god armor. It is a bit laggy right now. And so we're gonna go over here. We're going to equip the netherite armor, and I just feel so good. I mean, look at that armor. Look at the head. I love that. And it makes me look mad. I just love it how it helps my eyes look like I'm ready for battle, even though we're not going to really be battling anything yet. But yeah, and we even have like a good shield. Our god bow is like amazing, and then we have our elytra with mending and unbreaking. So for the time being, we're going to put all the tools we want. So I think I'm going to bring along my silk touch pickaxe and then keep my fortune. Although I don't think I'll be losing any of these items. So you know what? I'm just gonna put them on my person and our bow, our arrow, we have a shield, and all the other stuff we're just gonna have just in case. And these are from Strawtech. We donated a lot of materials to him, and just things that he needed, like tools and stuff. So we have that going on for us. So here we are. This is what I look like with my god armor on. We have all our things. I look so amazing right now, and I can't believe how good this has turned out. So, with that being said, I think I'm going to start time-lapsing my melon farm, and then I'll come back when it's done, and then after that, I'll do the exterior of my trading hall. And then from there, I think we'll see what happens next. So, with that being said, let's start. And there we have it, everyone. That is our melon farm, and it is all done. And just so you know, we did not need any seeds from Ellers or Nugget Pigeon, if you caught that in the time lapse, but we were able to get a spare melon that already popped out from one of these and turn it into seeds. But I think so far we've gotten a little bit of melons in here. Let's check it out. Yeah, 13. But these stems are still growing, so we're gonna leave that be. But when we turn them into blocks, we could trade them to our villagers, and the main purpose of the pumpkin and the melon farm is to just make them into emeralds, which we can use to fuel my quartz store and everything else. And speaking of my quartz store, I have some stock in these chests and this. Well, not this one. This one has stock from my golden carrot shop, which I showed you last episode, I believe. But I'm not going to show you my quartz set yet, just because I want to keep that for next episode because we're not going to be focusing on that. And I was thinking of doing the exterior design for my trading hall this episode, but I think I will pass on that and leave that for next episode. So you can look forward to both those things when next episode comes out. But before I end off this episode, I thought I would do this little gift for you guys and see how much I benefit from it. So in this chest, we have gotten a lot of resources, and I'm not sure if I showed this in the clips before, but we have a lot of treasure to mine down, and we have gold ore, emeralds, diamonds. This is going to be big. And so, first off, we can start smelting these three because we can't make those and just break them with a fortune axe or a pickaxe. But yeah, we can smelt these, and then I'm going to put this zombie leatherworker's head inside the chest, and that is a pretty rare one, especially because it just spawned out of nowhere, and it's hard to get zombie ones, especially when they're villagers. So we're going to start smelting these up, and I'm going to leave this gold one out so that we can start smelting that and then throw these 7 in when some of those are done. But it looks like we need to add just a little bit more fuel. So yeah, we have that going on for us. Let me sleep really quick, and my dog is on top of me. So as these smelt, I'm just gonna collect them a little bit here and there, but we're gonna try and group all of them up in the shulker box I have here. So first, we're going to take this, and just so you know, during the time lapse, you may have seen me struggle a little bit with the tools because efficiency 5 netherite tools were way stronger than I imagined. So yeah, that was like a big hassle to take on. So with that being said, I'm going to finish off this episode with a super epic time lapse to show how much treasure I get from this. So we're going to build this up and then break it down using the fortune pick. So yeah, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the time lapse. that took about 20 minutes, and the amount of resources we got from this treasure grind alone is just extraordinary. We're pretty much rich now. I mean, I don't think we need redstone for like a very long time. This is like a lot of redstone. And yes, I'll keep mining it, but for the time being, I think that was the largest redstone grab I've ever had in all my years of Minecraft. That is just amazing. And what's even better is we got 12 blocks of diamonds and one spare diamond. We can add that to our currency because that is what we used for currency on the Craftology server. And we also have gold and a whole lot of other resources, and we especially need this for power rails. And I am giving some to Prima so that in return she can give me some slime. And the funny thing is, my pickaxe never lost durability because of Unbreaking 3 and the fact that it has mending, so every time I broke down a piece of ore, it would automatically get it back up to full durability. So I'm going to sleep really quick unless someone sleeps before me, and it in the middle of the whole time lapse, you may have seen that I went into my house or my little mini cave base uh, just a couple times to look around in my chests. And basically, what I was doing was looking for wood so that I had more resources. But I forgot that I put all my wood over there. So being the lazy person I am, I went inside and got my crafting table because I forgot that you could make blocks with all the resources you get with these. So yeah, we have a lot of resources in this one shulker alone. And I'll be unloading these later. Um, Pretty much that is going to be the end of my video. We have made lots of progress today. We finished our melon farm. We got treasure, and we did a little bit of catching up. We even took down the iron farm, and all those resources are in here. So that is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please continue to support the channel. It means a lot to me. And I cannot wait until next episode when we finish the exterior and maybe add a piston door with a pressure plate thing here. I've always wanted to add one of those, but we do need sticky pistons and we only have a limited amount of those. So that's that. And the next episode, on top of the exterior design, I'm thinking of finishing up the trades for my quartz and then making them into the things I need to open a new shop. And then from there, we'll see what the future has in store. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and then comment down below what was your favorite part of this video. That's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.